I know I look tired. I am tired. On so many different levels, I'm tired. I'm tired of being the one that has to save everyone. I'm tired of being the one that knows exactly what to do, but I'm the last one that gets listened to. I'm tired of being put in a position where I have to sweep up after everybody because everybody thinks that they know how to do it better than me. I'm tired of being the one that has to step in and actually do the right thing. And then other people want to think like it's a pissing contest and then try to hijack and then control by telling people what they need to do instead of getting the hell out of the way of the person that actually knows what to do. I'm tired of caring and loving everybody else more than they love me. I'm tired of being the one that gets held to the standard while everybody else just does whatever the hell they want to. And yet, and yet, once again, I'm going to have to step in and do what has to be done. Not you, not anybody else, even though you all want to put your 2 cents in and you want to tell everybody else what they have to do. But once again, I'm going to have to step in and enforce the real work that has to be done. Because everybody else just wants to play around and have control and spend the money. But they don't want to hang around and do the real work. Right? They think that the fraction that they do is going to amount to anything. Anything. I still do not get it. And yet again, you have to go to the hospital because you would rather play around. You would rather sit there and do nothing and continue to get worse and still ask for those fucking pain pills when we told you you're not getting any more. And then you want to sneak cigarettes after you were already told no more. And then you have the balls on the way out the door to ask for a fucking pain pill, knowing it'll make you crash out. We've done it your way. We've done it Dylan's way, and you took advantage of Dylan. That only leaves one person. Time to do it my way. You are going to be put on a strict regimen. You are going to be put on a strict schedule. If you will not get up and walk around and do things like you are told to by all of your doctors, then I have a perfect workout routine that I have been doing since I was a child. Since you do not want to get up, that should suffice enough as physical activity. And there are enough actual workout routines that I have to go through that it'll keep you busy all day. We've done it your way. You tried to pop pills until you died. We did it Dylan's way. And then you snuck the pills. And you snuck the cigarettes until you had to go back into the hospital. Also, you wouldn't have to deal with me like I tried to get everybody to do from the beginning. Hey, I'm the disabled one. I'm the one that has to work out gruelingly twice a day in order to show up for life, in order to work a normal job that you take for granted. Everybody wants to be in control, but no one wants to do the work. They think that being the boss means that you can delegate and tell people what to do. No, it means that you are the one showing up to do the work. It means that you are the one setting the example. And from there, that example should rub off onto others. That's what accountability is about. You did not love your son enough to even consider that if you were stealing those pills after you were told not to take them, you were sneaking cigarettes after you were told not to do it, it would have a harmful effect on you. You don't even love and respect your son enough. I could give a shit about me. I've known how you felt about me the whole time. You asked my mother to put you over us. That told me all I needed to know about you. No, you do not even love your son enough, my brother, to do things the right way, because you don't even care that he could be put into jail because of the shit that you are doing to take advantage of him, to still think that you can play through life. We're not 5 anymore. You're 74. Grow up. If you fuck around and find out, your son could go to jail. And you don't even love him enough to even think about his safety. You think that once he turned 18, your job was done and now you're just his friend or something? Your job don't end until you're in the ground, motherfucker. Until you're in the ground. That's when your job is done. And it doesn't mean to try to go racing with yourself there. No. You took stage 2 cancer, did nothing. Like literally no chemo, no plasma infusion. You did nothing. And you ran it up to damn close, near, like right on the edge of a grade 4? And you're still trying to go further knowing that your son could get in trouble for this shit? No. No, if any of us have to continue to put our lives on hold for you, you're going to do the fucking work. You all had your chance. Now it's mine. Time for schedules. Time for routine. Time to relearn, whether you like it or not, because we can all tell that, you and structure and you and discipline never mixed your whole life. You treated everything as if it was a fucking party and that it would never end. But tomorrow never came because of it. You never put in the work. It's time you do. And if somebody has to stick around and do it, might as well be me. It's funny. You would always bitch and complain about me. And look who you're left with to make sure you survive. Anybody else showing up for you? Anybody else trying to make sure my brother stays out of jail because he chose the wrong woman to be with and she was like, I'll be his nurse? And she would rather go cheat on him and go run around instead of doing her job and making money, which cuts into his time because he's supposed to be out working at his job. And that forces me to put my life on hold because of all the other shit that this requires around here. Because everybody has to live outside their means. No, you're going to get on a normal schedule. You're going to sleep at night. You're going to get up in the morning. And we'll take my half-hour routine of stretches and workouts for cerebral palsy, and we'll stretch it out throughout the entire day for you. We'll stretch it out throughout the entire day, so you have to stay physically active. And no more sitting here vegging out on the fucking TV. We're going to do exactly what we did with my boys. You get 2 hours a day. You get one in the morning, one at night. The rest of the time, you're doing work. Clearly, studying isn't your shit, so we're going to have to do physical shit to keep you active. Even if it requires you not moving out of that bed because you're a stubborn shit. And that's clear because when we took you to the hospital this morning, you wouldn't even talk to the nurse to tell her anything. You were so pissed off that we took you to the hospital that you would not even cooperate with the fucking nurse. You deliberately shit yourself in front of them. Ladies and gentlemen, take this story and know that this is the exact reason why you actually want to grow up, why you actually want to be mature, why you actually want to take accountability for yourself. Is this how you want to be known on your way out? Or do you want to go out with some pride and some dignity and knowing you fought the good fight? Because that's how one is remembered. Did you fight the good fight? Or did you give up? Unfortunately, I was blessed and cursed with something that requires me to show up for life. If this is what I want to do, this is the work that I got to put in. I learned that legitimately before I could even walk. But granted, I didn't walk like the rest of you. I didn't walk until I was 2.5. More than anything, though, I hate that it shows me that I can see through the facade, that I can see the pretenders everybody really is. You can literally, if you're somebody that has to show up for life, you're somebody that literally has to put the work in, it exposes everyone. And sometimes I wish I was blind.